I'm gonna do. This is probably a really inappropriate thing to do because this is really a radio show, but I have a really low budget video for one of my songs, which I gotta show you with my. Does anybody know how to play the chords C and F on the guitar? Make it snappy. We don't have too much time. C and F? Yeah, C and F, and Jack will play bass. So just follow Jack, and I don't know how many people can see this out there in radio land. Oh, it's on the internet. Okay, great. I would have dressed better if I'd known that. Ready? Hey, what's going on there?
Jack, does it have a rhythm?
Well, as much as any of our songs do. If you can. Ready? It is. Ready? See that. Walking up 23rd Street, I was tired and alone. It was late, my housemate would be asleep when I got home. A sign ahead glowing red said the Chelsea Hotel, where Sid Vicious and my friend, drug dealer Dave, once dwelled. A little slower. Okay. The street was black under my feet, which continued their walking, though I was vaguely interested in the folks behind me talking. Two guys, maybe gay, wearing raver-type suits, and a girl wearing glasses who looked kinda cute. Her hair was short and curly, she had a tattoo on her back, which I could see 'cause her red shirt was sleeveless with straps. But I only saw this later, not in my first glance, but I could hear them talking behind me, and as if by chance, she was trying to describe a song I knew well, Leonard Cohen's song about the Chelsea Hotel. And I smiled a smile to myself when she said, there's the song where he talks about someone giving him head on a bed that's unmade, and how the song was outrageous. And that's when I got uncharacteristically courageous. I could have left the three of them laughing and just gone on home, but I turned and I faced her and I said, Leonard Cohen? And she was shocked and surprised, but she looked very happy, as she now had a witness to back up her story. She looked at me with her spectacled eyes and said, see, I told you to the two other guys. And my tale might have ended right there and then, except we started talking about Leonard Cohen and how his lyrics were cool and how he sang so sincere that it must have been true, and it happened right here. And though usually off the bat people don't find me that great, there we were laughing and strolling like we could really relate. And though we didn't mention the headline, it was alluded, and our conversation was better because her friends weren't included. The guys were more into each other, at least that's how it seemed to me. I heard the faint knocking of opportunity, although it's easy for me now upon my looking back to think of all the things I could have said to make me the Mac. Just keep the sad truth in mind as I tell this to you, that we really only talked for a minute or two, and I never got her name and she never got mine, but in those couple of short minutes we had a pretty good time. And then on top of that, although you might not believe it, this is what she said to me next. As I repeat it, the line about getting the blowjob that Leonard sings, she said it made her want to do naughty things. And right about then I should have asked if she knew what the Chelsea charged if we got a room for two. But I didn't, and I know I'm a schmuck, don't you doubt it. The only thing I did was write this stupid song about it. But if I was Leonard Cohen or some other songwriting master, I'd know to first get the oral sex and then write the song after. Because you can practice writing songs about romance every day, but if you haven't loved, then you'll have nothing to say. We could have given each other head on Leonard's same unmade bed, but I was too shy to suggest it, and so instead, when the three of them stopped to look through a pub window, I said goodnight, although I hadn't quite meant to, and waved as we walked, although I wouldn't forget her, especially since she mysteriously said, see you later. So now every time I'm walking, I hope that we meet, and on purpose I always go up 23rd Street, where the sign glowing red says the Chelsea Hotel, where Sid Vicious and my friend drug dealer Dave once dwelled. But life doesn't work out the way it does in old songs. That's why we sing new ones, to say what really goes on. But if I could pick up again and meet her and pick up where it ended, maybe I'd play her the song and maybe she wouldn't get too offended. And sit there a minute and I'll tell you why. There's more to this situation than meets the eye. Because you might think that it's sad and you might think it's pathetic that I sing this song and that she'll never know it. But if you think for a minute about just what that means, then you'll realize it's actually a wonderful thing that all around the world there may be folks singing tunes for the love of other people that they barely knew. And it puts a smile on my face, yes it do. And let me tell you that you ought to be smiling too. Because the next time you're feeling kind of lonesome and blue, just think that someone somewhere might be singing about you. So who knows, if I ever find her again, we'll see. This whole time she could have been singing about me. Probably not, but it could be.